UEFA Champions League, the most prestigious club tournament in football. Created in 1992 as the new version of the European Cup, the competition has the presence of the top clubs across the continent, playing for the right to be crowned European champions. The clubs have to face intimidating and action-packed matches during knockout stages before becoming glorious. Looking back in time, Champions League have always awarded football fans with legendary matches among Europe's most elite clubs, but we rarely see a tie between national rivals. So, Classifoot, the home of the derbies, presents 7 huge derbies in the Champions League knockout ties. So let's kick things off with Chelsea versus Arsenal. Two of the best teams in London and in England played in the quarter-final of 2003-2004 season. The first leg at Stamford Bridge ended 1-1, with Arsenal having the advantage of an away goal. The Icelandic Eidur Gudjohnsen and the French Robert Pires were the scorers of that match. However, the second leg was much more dramatic than the first one. José Reyes opened the score in the end of the first half, but Frank Lampard with a stunning goal and Wayne Bridge at the 87th minute led Chelsea to the semi-final. Juventus vs Milan in 2003. Old Trafford hosted the first and only all-Italian Champions League final. Even though not being from the same city, this clash is the football rivalry between the two most titled teams in Italy. The final has gained a reputation as one of the dullest finals in history, ending 0-0 after the extra time. The Italian clash was decided on penalties, with the Ukrainian star Shevchenko scoring the winning kick for Milan, finishing 3-2 on penalties. The next one is the first ever final between English clubs, Manchester United vs Chelsea in 2008. The hatred between these two clubs was at its height during the Alex Ferguson and Jose Mourinho rivalry. But even after Mourinho's exit from Chelsea, the dislike between them remained. The match finished 1-1 after 120 minutes of action, with the stars Cristiano Ronaldo and Frank Lampard scoring the goals. Football lovers saw another Champions League final decided in a penalty shootout. When Ronaldo missed his penalty and Chelsea scored theirs, many fans thought this would be over. Chelsea captain John Terry stepped up to take the decisive penalty, but slipped and sent the ball outside the right post, giving United hope. In the end, the goalkeeper Van der Sar saved brilliantly Anelka's penalty, helping Manchester United win their second Champions League trophy. Another great derby to present is Inter vs Milan. Also known as the Derby della Madonnina, the Giants faced each other twice in the Champions League knockout stages. The first one, in 02-03 semi-finals, was decided by the at least curious away goal rule. That's because both teams share the same stadium, San Siro. The first leg was considered as the home game for Milan, which ended 0-0, a typical Italian tactical football. In the second leg, Milan went through the final after a 1-1 draw, winning by an away goal at their own stadium. And the result of the final we've already showed you in this video. The second clash was on 2004-2005 quarter-finals, when in the first leg Milan won 2-0 with the defenders Tam and the striker Shevchenko scoring the goals. On the second leg, Shevchenko increased their lead as Milan had 3-0 on aggregate. However, after Inter's disallowed equalizer, flares were thrown from the black and blue fans and Milan's goalkeeper Dida was struck by one. The referee called a temporary stop to the game, ordering players into their respective dressing rooms until it was safe to return. But a minute after returning, following the 10-minute break, Inter fans continued to hurl objects. The match was abandoned and Milan were awarded a 3-0 win. They eventually made it to the final, where Liverpool defeated them on penalties after a memorable comeback. in the top 3 derbies, we have Real Madrid vs Barcelona. El Clásico happened 3 times in the European Cup or Champions League semi-finals history. The first happened in the 1959-1960 season. Real Madrid won both matches 3-1, with the duo Puskas and Di Stefano stealing the show. In 2001, both clubs fought for a Champions League final spot, and Real Madrid won 3-1 on aggregate, with a 2-0 victory at Camp Nou. Finally, in 2011, Barcelona got their revenge, 3-1 after the 2 legs, with Messi scoring twice at Santiago Bernabeu, leading Barca to the final against Manchester United. Der Klassiker in 2012-2013. Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund played at the iconic Wembley Stadium in the first all-German Champions League final. It was Bayern's 10th European final against only Dortmund's second one. The goals only happened during the second half, when Mandzukic opened the score, Gundogan equalized for Borussia, and with a minute left in the normal time, Dutch Arjen Robben scored the winning goal for Bayern. Final score 2-1 in Bayern's 5th title. And Real Madrid vs Atletico de Madrid finals. The Madrid derby became a big part of the Champions League finals history, as the derby happened twice in this stage of the competition. The first one, in 2014, was held in Lisbon, Portugal, and this was definitely the year of Atletico, as they won the Spanish League at the Camp Nou against Barcelona and were finalists of the most important competition in Europe. On the other hand, Real Madrid wanted their 10th European title in history. The Uruguayan Diego Godin gave the lead to Atletico in the first half, but Sergio Ramos' header equalized in the 93rd minute, sending the tie into extra time. The late equalizer seemed to shock Atletico players, as Bale, Marcelo and Cristiano Ronaldo helped Real Madrid lift another Champions League trophy. In the second final between the clubs in 2016, Atletico had the chance to get their revenge. But after the 1-1 score in the 120 minutes, Real Madrid won again the title against their city rivals when Ronaldo scored the winning penalty. And those were Classifoot's biggest derbies in the Champions League knockout ties. Have we missed any derby? Is your team on this list? Let us know in the comments section, like this video, and of course, subscribe to Classifoot. See you soon!